The government is on a self-evaluation move as announced by the Cabinet Secretary Moses Kuria, and now it says it has achieved a 6.9% growth in the job creation program, particularly in the formal sector. Government spokesperson Isaac Mwaura says job opportunities have subsequently increased from 2.9 million to 3.1 million in the last 1 year. Public Service Cabinet Secretary Moses Kuria termed the achievement a great milestone, bearing in mind that millions of Kenyans are jobless. This even as he called on Kenyans to give the Kenya Kwanza Administration ample time to deliver on their pre-election pledges.
Kenya Kwanza government on Wednesday took stock of achievement made so far in 3 ministries, 16 months in office in an initiative dubbed Government Roadshow. The focus was on the Ministry of Labour and Social Protection, Youth Affairs, Creative Economy and Sports, as well as the Ministry of Agriculture. Government spokesperson Isaac Mwaura revealed that the government has so far attained 6.9% growth in the job creation program in the formal sector.
The government has entered into agreements for labour exchange with several foreign entities, including the recently advertised positions for nurses to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. As you are aware, we have 2,500 jobs that are up for grabs.
Despite the prevailing economic circumstances, we created our job creation in the formal job sector, expanded by 4%. In many other countries, that has contracted. But just that increase of 4%, both in domestic jobs and in overseas jobs, an area that is becoming very prominent within this administration.
At the same time, the government has achieved 360% in the National Social Security Fund, with the savings graph moving from 1.4 billion to 6.5 billion shillings.
Pia tumeweza kuhakikisha kwamba malipo ya uzeeni, ile hazina ama mfuko wa kitaifa wa hazina ya uzeeni ambayo inaitwa NSSF imeongezea pato lake kutoka shilingi bilioni 1.4 mpaka shilingi bilioni 6.5, na hilo ni ongezeko la 360% tangu uhuru. Kwa hiyo ni jambo ambalo tunafaa kulisifia zaidi.
In the meantime, the beneficiaries of the Social Protection Fund that is targeting the elderly, people with disabilities as well as orphans have tremendously increased from 1.2 million people to 2.5 million.
Starting from this month, our elderly people, our vulnerable people, for the first time, they will be receiving their monthly stipend directly on their mobile money, on M-Pesa, on Airtel money, on Telecom, directly on their phones, something that they have not seen all these years.
Mwaura says the government roadshow that kicked off on Tuesday is aimed at establishing successes made, as well as challenges that different ministries go through while executing their mandate.
The review is focused on the respective ministry's performance contract, looking into ministries' cross-cutting issues and the technical performance aspects, with a view to establishing successes and challenges in the implementation of the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, popularly known as BETA.
And this roadshow has even revealed to us who have actually been swimming in this water. But when sitting back and taking a step back to see what we have done, I am personally very, very satisfied in what I'm finding. Yesterday, some very interesting statistics coming out.
Timothy Kipnusu for Prime Edition.